Hi, this is Rachelle with Journal Life's Journey. It's been a minute. Sorry about that, but I have really been uninspired. So, just to kind of help myself get back into the swing of things, I decided to go through this little basket or bin that I have. Let's see if I can give a better view. I kind of just tossed some things in here as I was packing to move. So I kind of want to just go through this and see what I have. I know I have a project in here that I was working on offline, that I kind of want to wrap up to. I don't want to work on anything seasonal as far as junk journals. I kind of want to focus maybe the next few months on finishing up projects that I have started here on the channel or on my own. Okay, so I have some digitals in here, like I said, some projects. So let's go through this stuff and see what we have. First off, I have this digital of pockets from Crafty Cat USA on Etsy. She also has a channel here on YouTube, and I will link to that. So this is just printed on regular, probably 20-pound paper, and this is printed on a cream colored cardstock. So I need to spend some time and cut these out so that I can get them used. This again is just on paper. And I'm going to try and organize what I have here and separate it out because I do have storage for fall themes and Halloween themes. So I want to put those things in separate storages. This is I can use for journaling cards or something Halloween or Gothic. Same here. And I think this is Crafty Cat USA too. Yes. So these some of this is on paper, some of these are on cardstock. And I tend to do that because it kind of varies on how I use the little cards. So got lots of duplicates. I think I printed maybe two of each. Then I went and printed them in black and white as well. So this is black and white version. That's on really heavy. This must be 100-pound cardstock. So I got lots of fussy cutting to do. Oh, these are nice. Okay. This looks like co themed. So I got a lot of this stuff to cut. All right. Then I have these. I think I had these previously. I don't remember where I got them from, but I think I kind of just tossed everything in here that I need to fussy cut. These are like Halloween themed word definition cards. So I printed some on the cream paper or cardstock and some on white. So I got a bunch of that. Then these, I'm not sure who these are. Oh, here we go. These are calico collage. So are the definitions. So these are calico collage also. I do have a disc-bound book that I was keeping all my Halloween things in that need to be fussy cut. So this is a misprint on vellum, but it was a fall theme. And I can't remember why I was keeping these, but for some reason, this is, I think, a misprint too. I could use that for something that's Halloween. It's on printable acetate. This is also Crafty Cat. And I don't know why I only have one in there. I don't remember what shop this is from. And it doesn't have any branding on it. This I was using on the project that I was working on off screen. So I'm gonna put that over here. These are some fussy cuts that I had already done. Working on making ephemera. So these tags are back or either on cardstock. So tags, tags, and more tags. This is for a project that I was working on. And these are more tags. This is an envelope using a grungy book page. So all of this is ephemera. This is more Crafty Cat. That's probably why I had just one sheet in here because they wouldn't all fit in this. And I'm not going to pull them out. If you want to see some of these, I'll try and link to the actual listing for the Crafty Cat stuff. Okay, so this is my project. We will go over that last, I think. So I think this goes with this. Let's set that aside. I think that goes with that too. Follow this. Yeah. These envelopes and stuff that I was using to make that. And so these papers were something that I printed to go with that. And as you can see, I always use my misprints. Like this was supposed to be stickers and I messed up and printed it on cardstock. So I'm just using the other side of some of these papers so they don't go to waste. Like that one I didn't need. So I never just throw, if it's only been printed on one side, I don't just throw it away. So I'll misprint. I keep it so I can use it later. But all of this looks like, looks like more than I thought go with that project because all this does too. I wonder how I just tossed everything in here like this. Okay, so all of this goes with that as well. And then we got some plain paper, envelope. This is like junk journal stuff. Just some tea stained paper, misprints or inserts that I didn't use. This was an envelope that I was working on designing. And I printed it. I was trying to get it to print size and it ran through the printer the wrong way. So this is craft colored paper and then a piece of cardstock. I think all of this was in my other work area before I moved. And this, all of this is papers that go with the winter album that I started, I don't know how many years ago that I haven't finished yet. All of this goes with that. Okay. So we got blue stained papers for the winter project. So all of that goes together. Let's just take the rest out since I'm running out of space. This is for the blue project. And these are going to be very hard to cut, but I wanted to make a real bright, girly album for G Baby. And so that's where these came from. It's going to be a lot of fussy cutting. I should have put the files in Silhouette or Cricut, and then I could have used my Silhouette or Cricut to cut them. It's not too late though. Some of these I can just use as layers or embellishments or something so I don't have to fussy cut them out perfectly. So this is a lot of fussy cutting. I don't know. I always, when I'm getting digitals and thinking about printing and cutting, I'm always like, I don't need to put it in my Cricut or Silhouette Studio software. I can cut them out by hand. But now that I'm looking at how many I have, I don't think I want to cut them all out by hand. They have that whimsical look. Okay. It's got a piece of vellum. Oh, and got a house mini album template with the mats. And what else I got here? That's the house, the house, the house. Some envelope templates. And I think I was just testing out how they would print on the 8.5 by 11. We got another piece of vellum here. All right, piece more houses. I need to organize all of this. These are the side pieces for the houses. Okay. Some vellum that can go in a junk journal. Maybe I would use that in G Baby's journal. So let's stick that with that. Then we got some 8.5 by 14 papers. They're so old, they're starting to yellow. I didn't know this is in here. Got a little notebook from 2022. I could keep that and use that. This was, well, I can't remember her name, but this is washi tape. And the washi tape, once you put it together, creates the faces. Like this is 3 rows of washi where the faces are. So that's what that looks like. I thought that was the coolest washi ever. There's some envelopes that need to be cut. And I think these are from the Graphics Fairy. Yeah. I don't think I'm not a member of the Graphics Fairy anymore because I felt like I just wasn't using the stuff enough. But if you're just starting out, it is a budget-friendly option. They do have a lot of free stuff there. So I got a lot of fussy cutting that needs to be done. And I printed these on cardstock. Not sure why I did that, but I did. These can go in one of those folders, I think. And this looks like even more fussy cuts. Boy, I was ambitious with the fussy cuts. Yeah, it's a whole folder of them. I think eventually these are going to go in here. And last but not least, this is a misprint, kind of. I think I had the paper going the wrong direction. And these are bits and pieces of my junk journal printables. So I'm gonna put this with my other dashboards. This is kind of planner stuff. So, okay. So now that we got all that done, I'm just gonna stack it up since it's all together. I need to punch them and put them in the disc bound for fussy cutting later. These I need to organize. So I'm going to set those aside on my desk and decide how I'm going to use those. These are going to go in a project folder once I get my folders out of a box for G Baby's journal. Set those that way. This needs to go with is this Halloween or is this the project that I'm working on? These go with the Egyptian project. And this is just extras, extra paper. I think I'm going to leave that with these because eventually I'm going to use that. And then the fall papers, I could probably go ahead and cut these apart as my first thing to do. Then I have a whole other box that the winter journal is in, so I'm going to add these in that box. So that whittled things down a bit. I have this I need to put in the ephemera box, which I'm not exactly sure where that is, and maybe on the shelf. So that's something, right? At least I know what I have in the bin for now. I need to clean this bin out too. All of this goes with this project. I don't know why I have so many papers for this. I was getting carried away. Hopefully, I can combine some of these envelopes and put all that stuff together. So this is the project. It's a little smashed because it was underneath some of those papers. This is what it is. And if I remember correctly, I used envelopes to make this. This is what it looks like. So this is a flip. It's the envelope. I don't know if I'm going to leave it. Yeah, I am going to leave it open because it's supposed to be matted on this side. So it's going to open here. I don't even remember what I was doing. This opens up here, but it's the envelope too. And this one opens here. So it's like an envelope flip book. I don't know what I got going on there. I probably need to ink that up. That opens like that. Should I move this stuff out of the way? So this, I guess this is what we're going to be working on. Um, I think I got this design idea as far as the layout from Crafty Cat USA. I like her stuff a lot. I haven't been watching a lot of junk journal designs lately. I'm pretty sure it was Crafty Cat. Again, if I can find the video, which I need to see what I need to do next, I will link it in the description box below. So all of this is like the front cover of what's going to be a journal. Let me tie this back up. And so once you do the layers on the front, then you open it up, it's the inside. I'm not sure how I'm going to handle this yet. I think I'm going to close this edge up. Not sure. And then we have this belly band type situation. It opens up like that. And then we have all of this. But maybe I should put a tab on this side. Yeah, I think I will. So you can grab it and just pull it out. And these open. So I need to ink that up a lot better. This opens here. I think it's just that one. No, this opens here. I need something to slide into the. Let's just use this paper. All right, so this opens here. All right, so then this folds up in accordion style. Got a little writing space here. Let's look at the other side. That's the other side. Okay. This is a pocket here. Yes, and I may add more pockets of some sort as I go. And this opens up like this. You got a little tuck spot right there. I probably need to. That's got grid on the back, but or dot grid. This slides in here. This is a pocket here. Okay. So this opens up. A little messy file folder. I think the ink from the paper is coming off over there, but I'll probably seal that with something. These are pockets. So you got 3 pockets on that flap. Then this opens up. That's an envelope. These are envelopes. This opens here. This is a file folder in the back here. So this is where the journal will go. I think it's going to go here, but I'm not sure. It's going to have this big giant die cut from the papers. And if I can figure out what papers I use, I will link to those as well. Everything I can find, I'll link to it in the description box below. But I never even made it to this section of the project. So I'm going to have to look back at the tutorial or the process video. I don't think it was really a tutorial, it was a process video, and see how it was done. But this would be the back. So there's going to be a journal in here somehow. Yeah, it's going to go here because then when you open it, it'll open like that. Mhm. All right. Then where was this supposed to go? This is what this piece looks like. And this opens like this. I need to add the string closures. I think this is solid. It looks like I need to touch up with glue all around, but this is supposed to be like this. This is supposed to be like that. So it got flattened in the little bin, the little basket. See, this has steps on it when you open it up. What's on this one? Just parchment paper. Okay. I think we can proceed with this. Let me see where this is supposed to go. So these are supposed to fold up kind of like a box. And I do believe it can't go there. Was it supposed to go on the back? That's the problem when I don't record stuff. And if I don't use it for a while, I don't remember what I was doing with it. I need to figure out what the next steps are for this, but I just kind of wanted to share what I had in that bin, test out the water a little bit. But this gives me some inspiration and ideas of what I want to do next. I just got to get my supplies together and get busy. Let me know what you think about this project. Do you want to work on this one or do you want to go back to the winter journal? I'll put a link to the winter journal videos in the description box below if you want to check them out and see where we were with that. Or we can do a flip through of it and see where we are with it. Let me know which one for now. And if you would like to see a flip through of the winter journal, and that is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and I'll holla at y'all next time. Bye.